Let's talk about loose skin. When you lose weight, and if you have a lot of weight to lose, you're gonna have loose skin. I didn't experience this until I had lost the 80 pounds. Now, I had been yo-yo dieting for many years, since I was age 12, so over 30 years that I had been yo-yo dieting, actually over 40 years. And when I actually finally lost the 80 pounds, I had gotten obese and I'd lost the 80 pounds, I experienced what it was like to have loose skin. Now, also it was because I was older, I was in my 50s, and your skin is not as elastic and the collagen isn't there as much. And so, yes, I am experiencing loose skin. And I've got the chicken arms, I've got some loose skin under my arm here, I've got some on my tummy. Definitely my boobs have loose skin, my thighs. I'm working on it a little bit at a time. I did concentrate when I was losing the weight just on dealing with my sugar addiction, and so I wasn't exercising specifically to get in shape at the same time, and because of that, maybe I had more loose skin due to that. But in general, it's okay to have loose skin. Our society focuses so much on having a perfect body, which is impossible. There is no such thing as a perfect body. Just because we're humans, there's no such thing as perfect. So to separate the idea of losing the weight and having the perfect body with no loose skin and all being firmed up is so impossible. Very, very, very few people do that. If you know anybody who's lost a lot of weight and looks amazing, they probably have a personal trainer, they have the money to invest in that, they probably have food delivered to their door, etc. For the rest of us, we don't have that option, and unless you have a very strong, self-will that you get up and you train every morning and you're, keeping track of what you eat and all of that, it's very, very hard to maintain that that level of intensity for two things. But when we can separate the two things, getting in shape, dealing with the loose skin, firming up, and the weight loss, separate them out, do them at two different times, basically lose the weight first and then work on it, so much easier and so much more sustainable, and actually you can have success. That's why I really want to encourage you, separate these two things in your mind. And when you feel that you have a lot of loose skin and you're losing the weight and you're afraid of what you're going to look like, remember all the other benefits of losing the weight. Obesity is linked to so many diseases and cancer, etc. The health issues that I had, the high blood pressure, the high resting heart rate, the diverticulitis, and the risk of cancer. And I actually did get cancer while I was in the obese category. All of those things go away when you lose the weight. I mean, not necessarily cancer. The cancer could still come back, etc. But my blood pressure went down without meds. My resting heart rate is normal again. I don't have diverticulitis flare-ups like I used to when I overate all the time. And many people have even more symptoms than that and health crises because of being obese. And those things will go away. You will still have some loose skin. It's okay. It's okay. You can work on that later on. Don't worry about that minor thing of having loose skin when you can gain all of the benefits of losing the weight and being able to fit into smaller sizes and not having to, go and buy different sizes because you're going up and down in weight. Like this last 2 years, I'm wearing the same clothes. It's amazing. I'm wearing my daughter's clothes. I weighed myself this morning 125 pounds. I'm just staying in the same weight and I'm able to maintain it. I eat basically similar foods in terms of meat, dairy, nuts, vegetables, fruit. That's the main 5 categories of foods that I eat, and I'm able to maintain it. So the loose skin is a very minor issue. Unless you are living with somebody who is obsessed with a perfect body, don't worry about it. And if you are living with somebody who is obsessed with a perfect body, maybe you need to reconsider that relationship, or talk to them about it, help them understand. Maybe they've had basically a perfect body or almost perfect body their whole life. They don't understand what it was like to be overweight or obese, and then to lose the weight and to have the loose skin. And as you're losing the weight, the loose skin shows up more and more. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm walking around in my body with my chicken arms. I'm 53. It's okay. I'm going to work on it. I do, some Pilates and yoga every morning now, which I wasn't doing before. I figured out a way to incorporate that into my lifestyle, and I'm going to work on it. It's a work in progress. It's a journey. So don't worry about the loose skin. It's worth losing weight, even if you know there's going to be loose skin in the end. It's okay. It's okay. Chill. It's going to be all right. Go for it. If I would recommend anything, it's to learn about intermittent fasting, keto and low carb. Those three things, keto and low carb, I separate out because they are a little bit different. Learn about those three things. You can have success. If I can have success after almost 40 years of yo-yo dieting and finally not yo-yo dieting anymore, anybody can. That's how I feel. Thanks for watching. This is the book I wrote 2.5 years ago after I lost 80 pounds, and I wanted to share it with the world because I'd finally solved my yo-yo dieting dilemma. It's available on Amazon. I have it in color, black and white, hardcover, or the paperback version, and also Kindle. I'm hoping to record the audio version of it for an audiobook, so get your copy today on Amazon.